Apple Hill. If you live in Northern California, you probably know this place for its baked goods, wineries, Christmas trees, and of course apples. What you probably didn't know is that Apple Hill technically isn't a real place. It's an agro-tourism marketing effort that was made in the 1960s to save a dwindling pear community. In the early 1960s, the town of Camino suffered a massive pear blight. Production went from around 52,000 tons to just 8,000 tons. With massive loss of income, a group of farmers got together to spearhead a movement growing apples in an attempt to replace their dwindling pear supply. Growers Dick Bethel, Gene Bolster, Agricultural Commissioner Ed Delfino, retired Army officer Bob Tuck, all got together to form the Apple Hill Growers Association. Bob Tuck coined the name Apple Hill. I decided to look up and call Apple Hill to confirm my research, to gain some perspective from the farmers. Here is my best impression of how the phone call went.
Good afternoon. How can I help you?
Hi, I had a quick question, just regarding Apple Hill. Is Apple Hill a specific location?
It's an area. A couple of them use the Apple Hill name in their ranch, but this is a whole area is Apple Hill, so a geographic location.
So Apple Hill itself isn't just an association of growers?
Yeah, there's an association up here. The Apple Hills Growers Association. Yes, that's right. Just Google it and see.
And that's exactly what I did. I was confused. I googled where Apple Hill is, and it said Placerville, California, and directed me back to this website. I decided to investigate further and found that there are two Apple Hill URLs, the applehillca.com URL and the applehill.com URL. Applehill.com is for the Apple Hill Growers Association, whereas the Apple Hill CA website, which I originally called, says it's the visitor center, so I decided to look up where on the map it's located, and the address points to Boa Vista Orchards. Boa Vista Orchards fronts as Apple Hill on both the Apple Maps pin and the Google pin. So when you're looking for the general term Apple Hill, it'll pop up as Boa Vista Orchards. I later found this article stating that the Growers Association tried to sue Boa Vista over appropriating the name. I found yet another article online by the Mountain Democrat claiming that people on Reddit and the Association for Growers are complaining about Boa Vista's SEO strategies. Boa Vista also hasn't been a member of the association since 2014. We do love our small town scandals. Sadly, this all makes sense. The Cal Poly case study foreshadowed this, I found. A lot of these feuds and membership issues were brought up by founding members, and they all had visions of this happening over time. Even though Apple Hill has its issues, it's still a beautiful place to enjoy. When visiting, we must remember it was named Apple Hill for a reason. Thank you for watching.